Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday, October 29th, 2022. At about 10 in the morning. Of course, got a late start, you know me. Here's my car. I always show where I parked. This is the trailhead for Deer Springs at Mount San Jacinto State Park. We have an overnight tonight, as you can see by my backpack. And yeah, we're going to be going to the peak today. And then we're going to be camping back on our way back from the peak at Strawberry Junction campground, which is along the PCT actually. I had my permit. I brought way too much water because last week, if you remember, we ran out of water. And today, I brought basically 5.5 liters, but found out that there is going to be water along the trail. So I'm gonna drink my water. So yeah, have a nice day. It's about 55 degrees right now. I'm in Idlewild, California, which is like, I don't know, maybe 5,000 feet elevation, maybe. But yeah, so we're gonna be steadily heading up. Oh, geez, I'm already breathing. I haven't done a peak hike in quite a while. Sorry about the sun. I haven't done a peak hike in quite a while, so there's gonna be a wake-up call. I think 5,500 feet of elevation gain, going to 10,834 feet, I think. And yeah, so we'll have a nice long hard day. I think we'll probably get in about 15 miles today, if I could guess, maybe 16. And then we have probably 4 back to the car tomorrow morning. So yeah, I packed very nicely. Even with 12 pounds of water on me, my pack weight is 34 pounds, so not too bad. I don't know if I locked my car. I'm gonna go back. See you guys. Yahtzee. Entering the border for the state park. We were in the National Forest before that. I think it's San Bernardino National Forest. I'm probably wrong, but I think that's right. So that's what this trail and park goes through, is you go from National Forest to State Park to PCT, back to State Park, back to PCT, back to National Forest. So I'm only a little bit in. I'm taking my time today. I have all day. Don't want to kill myself. And I'm catching up to hikers with already, so you know, no need to rush. A lot of bugs. I don't think they're mosquitoes, but it's just bugs everywhere, man. Freaking driving me crazy. I was mouth breathing for a minute, and then I breathed the bug in. But I wanted to get this out for the foliage, fall foliage. Beautiful tree. Looks like a sequoia or redwood. It's not, but I wouldn't believe it is, but that's what it looks like. It really sticks out too. No wonder. Me too. Definitely not a sequoia or redwood. I hear it. Where is that? It's a woodpecker somewhere. Oh, there it is. You probably can't see it, but it's let's see. It's like right through here. Cool. Apparently there's a rescue going on, either an exercise or a real one. There's a blinking light up on that rock that is not blinking now, but it was. So you can hear the helicopter probably. It's probably coming around. I hope it's not a real rescue. But, yeah, so we've come 2.3 miles from the Deer Springs Trailhead. We have 7 miles. 7 miles to the peak. Only 1.8 to my campsite. So that means it will be 4 miles back. Pretty good. Cool, cool, cool. So I'm in a very beautiful area right here. Awesome here. It's funny, 2 weeks ago, I think it was, I was hiking in Cuyamaca Rancho State Park maybe 3 weeks ago, and there was a 50K going on. Wow, look at that. Unbelievable, huh? Okay, so anyway, there's a 50K going on a couple weeks ago when I was hiking through Cuyamaca, and coincidentally, there's a 50K going on this trail, on this mountain right now. I keep getting passed by runners. It's just very funny. Can't escape the crowds of 50Ks apparently. But you know, they're doing a lot more than I am. 50K is damn sure a lot longer than I'm going. I don't know what that is in miles, and I don't feel like doing the math in my head, so you guys can figure that out. 22? 21? No, 32, I mean. 31 and a half maybe? I don't know, something like that. I couldn't help it, sorry. I swear, these have to be a type of redwood. Look at these things. They're beautiful. And a few more. Everything's going great, guys. I've gone close to 4 miles. I'm almost at the junction for PCT, which is the trail that I'll take for a bit. Got a runner. But it's going great. Not working too hard today, taking our time. And yeah, got all day ahead of us. See you guys. Hey everybody, I want to check in just because this is now where I'm going to be camping tonight, 100 yards that way, which is actually a nice little bit of a, which is a nice surprise. I thought that it was going to be back this way, which is the way I'm going to go now to loop, so I'm going to come back there tomorrow. And I was thinking I was going to have to go back up this today a little bit, but I guess I won't. I'm going to be, you know, staying at Strawberry Junction. So, perfect. So this is what I understand, is that there's water at Little Round Valley, 3.8 miles from here. The peak is obviously 5.1 from here. And then the Wellman Divide, there is sometimes water, but I'm not going to trust it. Five miles to the peak. See you guys later. I see some very light trickling water. Beautiful. Can't believe how good I feel right now. I've already gained like 3,000 feet maybe, and which is what I did all of last week. Last week felt a little more tiring. I was carrying the same weight virtually, maybe even more today. I mean, can't believe how good I feel about that. How about that, huh? Dang. So, you can see that mountain out in the distance there, the tall one. That's Mount Baldy. And then right there, that tall one, that's Mount Gorgonio. San Gorgonio. I know. Amazing. Little PCT sign. Oh, missing it. There it is. Sorry. Little PCT sign. There you go, guys. This is a little station for the run today. I also just passed a PCT hiker who's southbound, has less than 200 miles left. So she's doing a great job. Cool. Well, I'm gonna turn this off so I don't get these people. So I'm passing a lot of people with backpacking gear. And while I am, I believe, still on the PCT, I'm really afraid that there's going to be some people trying to camp where I'm camping tonight. Because it's a campsite basically along the PCT. And there are only 3 spots, and I got a permit for one of them. So it's going to be really unfortunate if I got to kick somebody out who's just been hiking, 2,500 miles, 2,000 miles, whatever. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Couple trees down. I did read that there were a bunch of trees down on this trail, and that they made these little detours. That was the first one I really had to go around now. I think they said there were like 8. I'm getting there though. I'm almost at Little Round Valley Camp, which is like, I don't know, 1.5 miles from the top. Once I get to the top, I'm gonna eat lunch, and then it's kind of clear sailing from there. Go just downhill to camp for maybe, I don't know, 5 miles. I did say I was going to take time today, and I've taken a little bit more time than I planned on. There were a bunch of people on this trail that have stopped to talk, and I stop and talk too, so it's taken me a long time to get there, unfortunately. I was thinking I'd get to camp around 5 today, and now I'm thinking I won't get there until 6. But not that that's a bad thing. I mean, that's still plenty of time. I hope. And it shouldn't be dark too long after that, but it should be enough time to set up everything. But yeah, we're doing well though. See, another guy coming down right here. Could be PCTers, but looks like day hikers. Well, I made it to Little Round Valley. It says I am 3.8 from the Strawberry Junction campsite, which I believe puts me 1.3 from the peak. I believe. I'm not sure if I want to trust that. Speaking of trust, so one thing that's really getting me here is the fact that I passed a water source a little bit ago, and these gentlemen that I passed told me that there was another one up here, and I don't see it. And this is really going to be worrisome, I guess. May have to go back down like 500 feet and a mile or so to go back to the water that I need. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I find something here. Or I just won't do the full loop this time. That's also an easy possibility. Instead of doing the loop, I could just come back this way and go to the campsite there. That might be the plan, actually. That's a good plan. But I don't hear any running water here. I don't see any spigots. This is gonna suck if I can't get any water up here. we'll see. We'll see. I'll check in with you guys. Hey guys, so I have really good news that came from really bad news. So if you remember, I passed a stream like a mile ago. It was cold, which would have been the benefit, but I passed a stream and elected not to fill out there because there were two guys who were there, and I didn't ask them where they came from, which I should have, but they told me that there was another water spot up closer to the campground that I just passed, and there was not. And I passed a guy who did this loop that I'm doing now in the opposite direction, told me there's no water on the other side of the mountain, so that spring that I passed was my only opportunity. Well, that changed my plans. I was then, instead of doing the loop, I was just gonna do an up and back so I could pass the spring again, get my water that I needed. And then I passed these guys, asked them if I didn't even ask them if they knew of any water, but I just said, hey guys, how you guys doing on water? And one of the guys said, I got 1.5 liters extra, you want some? And I just said, sure. So I've never taken water from somebody on trail before. I've only ever given water to people on trail. And I gotta thank that guy. Should have gotten his name, but he didn't save me from dying, because like I said, I would have just gone and done an up and back and gone past the spring again. But he did save me in being able to keep doing my loop, and that is really exciting. So yeah, that's really great. So now I'm back to having a good amount of water on me, and I feel confident in tonight and tomorrow. I probably have about 4.5 liters on me still right now, so I feel good. And we're about a mile away from the peak. When I said last video, I said we were 1.3, we were 1.5 or 1.6. So, oh well. So, see you guys later. Hey guys, haven't turned this on in a while, and I am now at a flat spot and about to be at my trail junction. So I figured now's a good time. And .3 to the peak. All right, 0.3 to the peak, and then Strawberry Junction is 5 that way. I'm gonna count on 6 then. Cool. See you guys on. Oh, sorry. That's the way I'll be going. That's the way I came. See ya.
We did it. Yeah, we did it. Gee, that's 20 years.
We are at the top. The very, very top. 10,834 feet.
I'll do a video for a second.
Joshua Tree is right over there on the other side of those mountains. That's the highway that gets there. 29 palms, I mean. Yucca Valley. And then that is Palm Springs. And you can see the Salton Sea. And on a really clear day, at high noon, you can see the Pacific Ocean from here. But it's too late in the day for that, and there are clouds. It's a haze. Yeah. 10,834 feet. Sorry guys, I'm just losing my footing a little bit up here. There we go.
Yeah.
I got the same thing. I'm just always looking.
Yeah, especially when it's like
It's like when I'm like, I guess, exercising and it's cold, you know?
yeah.
Turn around when you're done.
So that would mean
Turn it around.
that in the distance here, this mountaintop up here, that's gonna be Koyamaka, right there.
You want this?
Not really, okay.
No. Might as well,
Fine.
right? When in Rome.
This is wonderful, guys. Really happy we made it up here.
It's like, oh, nice. Alright, don't move that. Cool. One more. Then around it.
And while we're up here, let's do the Three Sisters. We are on top of one of them, San Jacinto, 10,834, right there.
Okay, wait.
Right
So then,
here
don't move, guys.
is the top of Gorgonio. That's 11.5-ish. And then across is Mount Baldy, which is San Antonio. And that is like 10.6, maybe? I'm not sure which lake that is.
Did it work?
But this is amazing.
There's a shadow on your face.
Shadow face, Louis.
The sign. The sign.
Oh.
Alright, guys,
This way. Go over your
let's
face.
get to our campsite. So I forgot to stop in there. Sorry, guys. I guess I'll have to do that next time I come up here. When I do this loop in the opposite direction. This is amazing. Okay, guys. See ya. And so now we head back.
Thinking about that rescue guy, and I'm like, probably want to get ahead of it.
So it took me much longer to get to the peak than I anticipated. It's really too bad. Guess I'm not in as good a hiking shape as I thought. But so this is how beautiful this is. Let's now have this view on the way back. We had the view of the northern view on the way out, which was you know, looking at Riverside County, Orange County, things like that. And now we come back, and even though this is technically still Riverside County, where Palm Springs is, we still we have to head back, and then we get the view of the south, which is great. So yeah, right now, as I'm hiking, I'm basically overlooking Palm Springs, and then that ridge of mountains right across is Joshua Tree. It's Keys View is the high point that I'm looking at right now. I believe it's what I'm looking at. And then on the other side of Keys View, that is the wilderness area that I'm going to be backpacking in next weekend. How cool is that? As my buddy Tom's coming down from the Grand Canyon. We're going to be backpacking Joshua Tree. We're going to be doing Upper Covington to Lower Covington, or Lower Covington to Upper Covington, whichever direction we're going in, and then out and back with the Stubbs Loop added on. It's going to be about 25 miles, and we'll be able to do it in about, you know, a day, a night, and a day, and then a morning. Look at this view on the way down. This is why we do it this way. Unbelievable. Wow. I can hear a lot of people down there. There's campgrounds down there. That's so we passed Little Round Valley before we got to the peak. Down there is Round Valley. And that's just a much larger campground. This is incredible. Wow. Cool. See you guys. It's pretty cool. Sorry guys, it's funny I yawned. I actually feel great right now. I've been going down for a little bit, not a long time, but probably let's say a mile or so. So I should be getting to the Round Valley campsite very quickly. And yeah, so then I really don't know how long. The thing is, I really do not know how long I have to my campsite, because there was no mile marker showing me how far it is in this direction. The mile marker was showing me in the other direction how long it is. So, but if it's 5 miles the other way, and it's, you know, just about halfway, just about, you got to think that it's close to 6-7 miles maybe, just to give myself some leeway, and I'm not disappointed if it is at that long. But it's cool, beautiful part of the forest, eh? This is a campground right here. Right there it is. Well, anyway, yeah, so I'm probably about 12 miles in, maybe 12 and a half. I can even check that, but I'm not going to. And I feel really great right now. I mean, I really do not feel fatigued. My feet feel great, my muscles feel great, and I'm trying to get down pretty quickly because it took me so long to get up. So we'll see how we go. I'm trying to get there by 6 o'clock, not knowing how far there is, and it's about 4:20ish right now. So, all right, see you guys. How you doing?
Good. Would you say it's about a mile and a 75, mile and a half to the...
Where are you guys looking to go? You guys want me to help?
Go down hills.
To the tram?
Yeah, to the
Yeah,
tram.
To the tram? Yeah. So the tram looks like, I could just look at my map. I got you guys here. Alright guys, so just had to help some guys get back to their tram. But oh jeez, it's me. Good. I've gone 2.7 miles since the peak, which means I should only have maybe 3 to 4 miles to my campsite, but there's nothing on the sign for it, and that doesn't make me happy. But that's because it's technically, I think the reason it's not on this one is because it's supposed to be a PCT campsite, I believe, this is not the PCT. The PCT's on the other side of the mountain and looping around. So anyway, so now I've gone probably close to 3 miles. No, that's not true. But you know, I'm making my way. I might be able to get there in time. We'll see. See you guys. Unbelievable. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Oh, I do want to show you, there would have been water. It's very slow trickling, but if I needed it, I could have had it. So that is great to know. Great to know. I would not have died and could have looped around, but I'm good on water tonight, I think. Man, that's just good. Cool. See you guys. Oh, one more. Well guys, I did indeed actually just stop and fill up some more water. I just filled up with 1 liter of water. It was a little slow trickling, but that's okay. I just figured, you know, the last 2 weeks, water has been on my mind when I've been hiking. I'd rather it not be on my mind. So, cool. See you guys. Hey guys, I don't know if that's a real rescue going on, but there's definitely a helicopter there where they are lowering something down. Interesting. Hope everybody's okay. .3 miles until I get to my campsite. Sweet. Not bad, guys. I'm not gonna get there by 6, but I'll get there by 6:15. It might be right getting dark by then. We'll see. See ya. How about that view? That is Suicide Rock right there, where I hiked with Tot a little while ago. The last hike I did actually before getting back in hiking season was that. And on top of that, that's actually where the rescue was going on earlier in my earlier video when I was on my way up the mountain. And I had said that I wasn't sure if it was real or training, but I could see a light shining and I could hear the helicopter. How about that, man? Wow. I think I'm gonna have plenty of time to get there before the sun sets. By the way, I don't know if I'm actually allowed to camp up here, but there are amazing campsites around here. And up there at the top of this hill, there's also an amazing campsite. Just reference, it is after the split off of... Sorry everybody. Despite having 45% battery, my camera keeps cutting off saying I have low battery. But this is just... I've obviously never hiked here during sunset, so this is incredible. I'm taking longer than I should to get to my campsite because I'm taking so many damn pictures. How about that? Sun has set behind the clouds and mountains. So many different shades of color, man. Amazing. Good morning, everybody. I didn't get a video last night when I got to my campsite because it was dark, and I tried and it just didn't turn out well. So I did set up my campsite in the dark last night. It's not really my favorite thing to do, but you know, I'm in my Durston X-Mid Pro 2. First time camping in this thing, and I freaking love this thing, man. So light to carry. So much space in here. I mean, look at all this space next to me. I'm obviously pushed all the way to the corner, but man, obviously kept that in that vestibule last night. Kept that in that vestibule last night. Have my Ultra Olympus 4s that I wear when I backpack. But yeah, man, this has been great. This is my view from my campsite. Not too bad, right? So yeah, we slept really comfortably last night. I mean, I have the Sea to Summit Ether XL. You know, it's 4 inches thick. It's a nice pad with great baffling system. I got my Trekology 2.0 pillow, which is also great to sleep with. Doesn't feel like an inflatable pillow so much. Yeah, I got my 15-degree REI Magna down sleeping bag, and this thing is just a horse, man. I'm always comfortable in this thing. I'm never cold. It probably got down to about 30 last night. Maybe not so cold as 30, maybe 35, but we're at about 8,000 feet elevation, and this has just been great. So I'm gonna go ahead and start getting moving. I'm gonna get packed up, and we'll do another video in a little bit. See ya. So that's the setup. Should have made it look good before I did that, but I didn't. Boom. How about that? That's the setup. This tent is freaking amazing. I really can't say enough about it. You know, the one-handed zippers, being able to do all the zippers with one hand. The construction of it, you know, the space inside. This thing is a sturdy freaking rock, and I love it. And it's so light. Now I'm going to show you what we did with our food last night. It's probably against the rules, but there was nothing out here last night. I didn't hear a bird. I didn't hear anything walking around. I didn't even hear wind last night. It was completely silent last night. There's the food. I thought that was a pretty damn good hang I did too, around that branch. The way I did it, you can't tighten it, you can't get into it, you can't grab it. It's all tight. That worked out really well. Cool. See you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, sitting down eating my good to go oatmeal breakfast. Clean ingredients, you know how I am. I just wanted to say I got everything packed up, and I'd never mentioned my tent is a single wall tent, my first night sleeping in it, which I did mention. But because it's single walled, I expected it to be, you know, I expected there to be condensation inside. There was no condensation. That thing vents so nicely. It's just perfect. And definitely love that tent. Love you guys. We are heading out for the day. Back to the car. Should be about 4 miles. Get there quickly. That was my campsite right there. This is my dinner area right here. Cool. All right. Well, we're off. See you guys in a little bit. This is the camp that we stayed in last night. Cool. Just want to get that on tape. I'll head out. We remember this from yesterday. I just came 100 yards from the camp, and now I have 4.1 to the trailhead. Cool. Oh wow. Suicide Rock is only 2.8 miles. Interesting. What a beautiful, beautiful hike. Love it up here. See ya. Funny, last night the reason I chose the campsite that I did, other than the simple fact that it was a beautiful view, was because I wanted to get off of the trail. I just hate it when I'm in the morning getting ready and people are walking by me and looking at me. It's just a self-conscious thing. And there's nobody on this trail today. What a difference from yesterday. where there was a 50K plus all the people doing the summit in Suicide Rock. Nobody, look at this. This is just empty. This is wonderful. Got these yesterday. Well, we are leaving the state park wilderness and heading back to the trailhead. We are just about to our car, and the hike is just about over. So it's been a great time. I'm gonna go ahead and get one more video when I get there, but we're just about done, guys. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful trip. Alright guys, well, we made it back. Back at the car. And yeah, right at the trailhead there. And yeah, so we completed our hike. We got 21 miles. I didn't see elevation gain, but I would guess it's around 6,000 feet. Yeah, we killed it. We did a great job. It's only about 10:30 in the morning, and I have a 2-hour drive home, and then I'm just gonna meal prep and relax today. So see you guys later. Thanks for hanging along, and see you guys next time.